If you have a basket of potatoes sitting in your kitchen and you're not sure what to do with them, don't miss this video. These 4 mashed potato recipes are soft, comforting, and so easy to eat that they're perfect for anyone with sensitive teeth. Let's start with the potatoes. First, peel all of the potatoes and place them into a bowl of water. This may seem like a small step, but it makes a noticeable difference. As the potatoes sit in the water, some of the excess starch begins to wash away. You'll notice the water gradually becoming cloudy. This helps prevent the potatoes from turning brown while you're preparing the rest and can also contribute to a smoother texture later on. Once the potatoes are peeled, remove them from the water and cut them into medium-sized slices. There's no need to make them perfect. The goal is simply to create pieces that will cook more quickly and evenly during steaming. Next, place all of the potato slices into a steamer basket. Set one potato aside for now, we'll use it a little later. Cover and steam until they are completely tender. You should be able to easily pierce them with a fork, and they should almost fall apart when lifted. When the potatoes are fully cooked, transfer them to a large bowl while they're still hot. Using a potato masher or fork mash them until smooth and creamy. Take your time here because a well-mashed potato base will make all 4 recipes even more enjoyable. And just like that, the preparation is finished. If you or someone in your family has sensitive teeth, difficulty chewing, or simply enjoys soft comfort foods, you're going to love what's coming next. Let's move on to the first mashed potato recipe. For the first recipe, we're making something that's especially popular with both children and older adults. Start by taking a portion of the mashed potatoes and placing it in a mixing bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a pinch of salt, and a little black pepper for flavor. Now for the ingredient that surprises most people. Add 1 tablespoon of cheese powder. It may not seem like much, but it adds a rich, savory flavor. Once everything is in the bowl, mix and knead until you have a smooth dough that's easy to shape and doesn't stick too much to your hands. Next, take a portion of the potato mixture and flatten it into a thin, oval shape. Place a hot dog sausage in the center and carefully wrap the potato mixture around it. By now, you can probably guess why kids love this recipe so much. To create a crispy coating roll, each one through a layer of beaten egg. Then coat it evenly with breadcrumbs. By the way, I'd love to know who's watching today. Are you making these recipes for yourself, your children, or your grandchildren? Let me know in the comments below. Now place the potato hot dogs into the air fryer basket. Cook at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. When they're finished, take a look at that color. The outside is crisp and golden, while the inside remains tender and creamy. Let's cut one open. The crispy outer coating gives way to a smooth, creamy layer of mashed potatoes wrapped around a juicy sausage. It's easy to see why this recipe is such a favorite. The next recipe is completely different, but it might be the one that brings the whole family to the table and shares it straight from the baking dish. Start by placing a portion of the mashed potatoes into a bowl. Add approximately 2 tablespoons of sugar, or adjust the amount to suit your desired sweetness. Then pour in a small splash of milk. Mix everything until the potatoes become smooth, creamy, and easy to spread. The milk gives the mixture a softer texture, while the sugar adds just enough sweetness to turn this into a comforting treat. Now comes the best part. Cover the entire surface with a generous layer of cheese. As it cooks, the cheese will melt into a golden blanket over the potatoes, creating a delicious contrast between the creamy filling and the slightly browned top. Place the dish in the air fryer and cook at 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes. And now take a look at the result. Oh wow! The cheese on top is beautifully melted, bubbly, and lightly golden around the edges. The aroma alone is enough to make everyone gather in the kitchen to see what's cooking. Let's scoop out a serving. As the spoon is inserted, you can see the stretchy cheese pull away from the top, while the creamy potato mixture underneath remains soft and smooth. I'd love to know if you were serving this to your family. Would you enjoy it as a sweet treat, or would you add a little extra cheese and make it even richer? Let me know in the comments below. If you're looking for something a little lighter and more balanced, this next recipe is a great option. Start by placing a portion of the mashed potatoes into a bowl. Next, finely dice some chicken breast and add it to the potatoes. The chicken adds lean protein, helping make these patties more filling and satisfying. Now remember the potato we set aside earlier. This is the perfect time to use it. Cut it into small cubes and add it to the bowl as well. Those little pieces create a nice texture contrast and make the finished patties even more enjoyable to eat. Season with a little salt and black pepper, then mix everything together until evenly combined. Once the mixture is ready, shape it into small flattened patties. They don't need to be perfect. Just make sure they're roughly the same size so they cook evenly. Arrange the patties in the air fryer basket in a single layer. Lightly spray the tops with a little oil. Air fry at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. When the timer goes off, take a look at these. The outside is beautifully golden with lightly crisp edges, while the inside remains soft and moist. For a little extra flavor, sprinkle a small amount of coriander powder over the top while they're still warm. These patties are perfect for anyone following a lighter eating plan because they provide protein, carbohydrates, and satisfying texture without feeling heavy. This is the kind of healthy snack or light meal that proves eating well doesn't have to mean sacrificing comfort or taste. For the final recipe, we're using the last portion of mashed potatoes, and this one is truly for everyone. Add some finely chopped celery, a little salt, black pepper, and a pinch of chili powder for extra flavor. Next, add about half a bowl of cornstarch. Mix everything until you have a thick, sticky dough. The mixture should hold its shape easily without being too wet. Now, place a sheet of parchment paper on your cutting board surface and transfer the potato mixture onto it. Cover the top with another sheet of parchment paper. Using a rolling pin, gently roll the mixture out. Don't make it too thin. You want enough thickness so the potato sticks stay soft inside while becoming lightly crisp on the outside. Remove the top sheet of parchment paper and cut the dough into strips similar to French fries. Arrange the strips in a single layer inside the air fryer basket. Lightly spray them with a little oil to help them develop a beautiful golden color during cooking. And now, take a look at the result. At first glance, they look just like a plate of French fries, but there's something different about them. Transfer them to a serving plate, and they're ready to enjoy. Thanks to the celery seasonings and mashed potato base, they're much more flavorful than ordinary fries. From one basket of potatoes, we've created 4 completely different dishes: fun potato, hot dogs, creamy cheese potatoes, healthy chicken potato patties, and these delicious crispy potato sticks. Which one would you try first? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed these soft and comforting potato recipes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves potatoes as much as we do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next recipe.